Juicy people, here it is, the Pure Muscle Builder. Before we crack on and make this, I just want to point something out. The largest land animals on Earth tend to be vegan. Now you're thinking, no, they're not. They are. Elephants, bullocks, giraffes, rhinos. Think of the muscle density these creatures have, and they eat no meat, they have no cheese, no mini baby bell or anything else. They get all of their protein through plant matter. In other words, through amino acids, the building blocks for protein. So it comes as no surprise that this particular recipe is loaded with amino acids. Here's what you're going to need. A couple of apples. Always, when it comes to making the juice, you need soluble fiber anyway, as well as insoluble fiber. That's where the apples come into play. We've also got the king. It's avocado. Avocado is king. I've got a small, medium-sized avocado. We're going to blend this. We're not going to juice it. We've got spinach as well. Popeye knew something, didn't he, about mussels? He knew. He wasn't wrong. So we're going to juice the spinach. We've also got some pineapple going in as well, rich in bromelain. But then I've added really the plant king when it comes to amino acids and protein, but we're going for a teaspoon. Don't have any more. And don't smell it before you put this in either, but it's phenomenally good for you. And then an optional of some protein powder. I'm going for hemp protein powder. There are other makes and so on and so forth. You're gonna need your juicer, you're gonna need your blender, and we're gonna kick off just with juicing elements first. Again, the key thing here with spinach, if you're using a fast juicer, here's what you wanna do. Pack 2 apples and then pack that in between tight. That's the idea. Put the spinach in here. I'm going to add the pineapple. Like I said, rich in bromelain. Helps to break down excess proteins as well. And then we've got the apple on top. Now I'm just going to start releasing it and letting that beautiful green juice, that carbohydrate, that rich in amino acid juice come out. Allow that to continue juicing. Just let it get everything out. While I'm doing that, I'm going to get my blender. And now here is where we add the muscle building stuff. I'm going to add the avocado in, rich in essential fats as well, but also loaded with amino acids. So we've added that in. I'm going to add some ice in. Let's turn that off. That's just extracted all the juice now. And now this is the spirulina. It's so rich in protein. So that's why we're having it in this. Now again, I've got quite a generous amount. I'm going to pour that in. And it turns everything this crazy kind of rich green color. I'm going to add some hemp protein in, loaded with amino acids again. And that's why I'm adding this in. I'm going to get a nice generous portion. Again, it's optional. There are several different protein powders on the market. Just make sure they're pure. That's the key there. Now I'm going to just add the juice. Very simple, very straightforward. Oh, and again, I love the vibrancy of color. And you can see that light green color going in. Rich, creamy head, but watch the color green that it turns once we start blending in the spirulina. Put the blender on, we're gonna whiz this up now. Give that a nice whiz up. Give that literally 10, 20 seconds. That's all you require in the super blend. Oh, it's gonna be thick, it's gonna be rich, it's gonna be creamy. In fact, I'm gonna pour this out. Normally, you know, what you can do, of course, is just put the lid on and then you kind of just go. If you're going down the gym, that's the kind of thing you would do. But I just wanna really show you this. I wanna show you how rich and thick this is. The idea here really is when you come back from the gym, it's what they call the golden hour, as you've literally torn your muscles, but essentially you want to feed them literally within that golden hour. You're tasting the pineapple really, tasting the apple, the sweetness of it. Spirulina is not too overpowering at all. Hemp protein powder. Avocado gives it that rich creaminess as well. And this is the Pure Muscle Builder because it is all pure, and of course it helps to build muscles, but you got to work out too. You know, you can't just lie down doing nothing and then have this, how come I'm not building my muscle? The idea is to feed your muscles after you've torn them in the gym. Pure Muscle Builder from the Funky Fresh app. Enjoy.